So get ready for the dictation. Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. The argument of Sri A.K. Gaur, learned counsel for the petitioners that the contempt proceedings are not maintainable, is therefore without any substance on the facts as disclosed and discussed herein above in the present case, full stop. The judgment in the case of T. Sudhakar Prasad (supra) as relied upon by the learned counsel for the petitioners, particularly paragraph number 16, in no way comes to the aid of the petitioners so as to invoke the supervisory jurisdiction under Article 227 of the Constitution of India, full stop. It is no doubt true that the tribunal is amenable to the jurisdiction of this court, but at the same time, it is not necessary for this court to interfere with the proceedings unless it is established that the proceedings are coram non judice, full stop. In the instant case, there is no material before us so as to demonstrate that the tribunal cannot or could not have issued a notice of the officials of the petitioners to answer the contempt notice, full stop. We may again put on record that the manner in which this writ petition has been framed in the official capacity of the officers, appears to be only to save them of liabilities which they ought to incur, and in a saving device for reasons best known to them, full stop. The aggrieved persons would be the officials who had been impleaded by name in the contempt application and not the officers in official capacity, full stop. There is yet another aspect, namely that against the punishment by the tribunal upon conviction, an appeal lies directly to the Supreme Court, and in such circumstances to entertain, a writ petition would be not in conformity with the scheme of the Contempt of Courts Act, 1971, read with Section 17 of the Administrative Tribunals Act, 1985, unless the proceedings are patently without jurisdiction or are otherwise ultra vires the Constitution or the provisions of any act, full stop. A writ petition may lie against an order of the tribunal refusing the issue notices for contempt as held by the apex court in the case of Sujitendra Nath Singh Roy versus State of West Bengal and others, 2015 12 SCC 514, full stop. The preliminary objection raised by the respondent number 1 as incorporated in the interim order dated 16th December, 2012 had not been answered in the said order, nor have we been able to find any argument on behalf of the petitioners that may dislodge the preliminary objection raised by the respondent, full stop. Further, as observed here in above, once the tribunal itself had issued directions on 22/1/2008 for ensuring the orders for compliance in the contempt of jurisdiction and leaving it open to the respondent number 1 to file a fresh contempt application in the event of non-compliance with judgment dated 22 January, 2008, we see no reason over and above the reasons indicated here in above as to why the respondent number 1 could not have filed the contempt against application when he alleges the order dated 24th February 2010 to be a contemptuous order which is yet to be examined in the proceedings before the tribunal. Full stop.